If you're a video creator, you might be wondering, should I put my money into a camera or into lighting? Which is more important? Well, today we're going to have a shootout, a very expensive, nice camera and really cheap lighting versus a really cheap camera and really nice, expensive lighting. And to show you the difference, I'm going to need a Dan.
What's up?
There's a boy. Okay. So I'm going to have Dan stand right here. Okay. And we're going to shoot like just some interview lighting here. And we do have a light just kind of off camera here so that you can actually see us. But so that's where kind of this stuff is coming from. But we're going to start out with a very nice camera. So this is a Blackmagic Pixis 12K. I mean, it's just insanely good. We have a cinema lens on there. I mean, just about as good of a setup as you could want. But we're going to light him with one of these. This is a little work flashlight that you can get for $20 on Amazon. This is called a Woobin G5. And these things are freaking great. You can really do this technique with any kind of flashlight that doesn't flicker on video. Check this out. So we are rolling on Dan here on our camera, and he looks pretty good just from the ambient lighting. But we're going to use this Woobin, and we're going to pretend that we have more friends than we do, all right? Really what this requires is a flashlight and pizza money, okay? We're using a C-stand because it's just me and Dan at the studio today. But you can have your friend hold something like this. So we have our flashlight, and if I wanted to, I could just shine this right at Dan. And, you know, it's fine. It's not really that fine. We could take it down a little bit.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad overall. So what we're really going to want is to diffuse this, all right? We don't want this harsh light on him. So to diffuse it, we don't need anything fancy really. What we really need is just a big white surface of some kind. Now, you could use a fancy flag like this, which is like $100 on Amazon, or you could use like a 5-in-1 diffusion disc, which is like $30, or you can just find the back of a bulletin board that's just laying around behind your mom's shop, all right? And what we're gonna do is have a friend hold this, and we're gonna put it pretty close to him, and up a little bit, something like this, and we just don't want it quite in the frame, something like that, all right? So this is just a white surface. This just kind of has a white background. You could totally just spray paint something white. You could go to the dollar store and get a big piece of white paper for $1.25. We're gonna take this Woobin, this little flashlight, and I'm going to kind of put it above his head. Now check this out, this is crazy. We're gonna put this above his head, like this, and we're gonna shine that flashlight at that board. As we do that, that's going to bounce the light off the board, and it's also gonna add a little bit of light to his hair, like right here. Check this out. It's adding just a little bit of glow to his hair. So we have a hair light and the key light from bouncing that flashlight off of that board. And now look at him, like, that looks really good. That's $20. $20 can get that kind of lighting. Isn't that awesome? And if you have $40 and you're just like super, super fancy, you can get 2 of these things. Oh, baby, and you can have a great time. And we could do a little of a kicker here. We could do all kinds of cool stuff to make him look amazing. Isn't that great? That's 2 flashlights and some foam core or a big piece of paper or something. Isn't that awesome? Goodness. Okay, so that we're gonna call this, I'm gonna cut our budget in half here. And we're just gonna do this with $20. So this is $20 of lighting right here. So our whole budget for this, for the camera is this, and for the lighting is 20 bucks. Crazy. Now let's see how we can make things work at the other extreme. So this time we are using a Canon T3i. So this is a DSLR from many years ago that we kind of had laying around, honestly. You can get this on eBay for like 300 bucks. This lens is a budget lens. It's a nice budget lens. It's about 300 bucks, but this whole setup is about 600 or so, all right? But we're gonna be using our nice lighting. And even this lighting isn't like crazy expensive. So this light is a Godox SL100 buy, and it is a very nice light. It's like 200 bucks. And then we have this softbox, which is like 100 bucks. We use this for everything all the time. It's so great. And so now we have a pretty good image here just by setting up our DSLR. And then I want to do a little light behind him. This is a Godox M1, which is a little LED light that's very nice. It has all kinds of RGB colors and everything, but it's mostly just a little convenient light that is dimmable and works great for all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we can kind of do something like this. So now we have really great lighting, and the thing that you pay for with lighting is just the ease of setup. Because both of these images are really nice, one of them took a lot more effort to kind of get set up and to look good. These lights, you pretty much just turn them on and they look great. If you're using something like a flashlight, you're gonna have to do some trickery, and you need more friends. This, we don't need any friends. We don't need anyone. So this just goes to show you how much lighting can really make a difference, right? Because this is a very old, very cheap camera compared to our cinema camera. And with the right lighting, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. That's really kind of the biggest difference when it comes to your video quality. Obviously there's some sharpness, and the more expensive camera is going to look better, but you can get a really, really good image with an old camera with good lighting. Speaking of great images, if you want to get your color grading workflow on point, this is going to look much better if you know how to color grade. So I want to invite you to our simple color workflow challenge that teaches you how to color grade without getting stressed out. There is a link down in the description below, and everything that you do in production is going to be sweetened by that color. So we're going to put both of the images on screen, and I want to hear in the comments, which one do you prefer? Which one is better? Okay, thanks for coming by. Sign up for that color challenge.
Do it.
Go get some friends who can hold stuff for pizza.